Hello, this is Lauri. I'm the singer of the Rasmus.
And my name is Aki. I play drums.
Okay, and I heard you had a really busy day today.
Yeah, it's actually busy life nowadays. Yes, it's very busy. Like I just told the last journalist that like last year we spent maybe 200 days away from home, like in the bus. Feels like I'm kind of living in the tour bus right now.
Yeah, it's useless to have flats in Finland, in Helsinki, so I think we need to sell those and just buy one of those buses.
But you don't forget your fans in Finland now, but because you're so much in Europe.
Well, unfortunately, we can't play that much in Finland anymore because we have so much to do elsewhere. But actually, the Finnish fans, they're coming to see us wherever we go, which is great.
And we also played 2 shows in Finland. Was it like last? It was last week. I don't know.
You really got out of track because you're everywhere now.
But yeah, that's true.
And tonight here in the Melkweg in Amsterdam, it's sold out. How do you feel about that?
Feels bad. No, it feels so good. You know, it's I think second gig in Holland, and I'm waiting to play on the stage, and it will be great.
Yeah, okay, you know better because I just wake up in the morning in the bus in different countries. It's like, wow.
Don't you think that it's a shame that you're so very short in the countries?
Well, yeah, that's a shame because my friends, they call me and where are you? Well, I'm in Italy. And wow, sounds so great. But the fact is that every day we do a lot of interviews, you know, sometimes 15 interviews in a row in one day. And then go to do the sound check, then on the stage. And then you're quite tired after the show, you know. It's a long day always. But we try to go out as much as possible, like last night.
And we also were in Paris, and we went to Eiffel Tower, and it was nice. And I was so afraid, you know. We took the top level, top floor, and it was awful. Yeah, I'm afraid a lot of.
I saw on the bio on the side that you were called energetic, rambunctious, and powerful. Can you explain that?
Yeah, I think we have quite powerful music. I think we have quite big songs in a way, and especially when we play live, it's very energetic. We try to be in touch with the audience as much as possible, and that's why it's cool to play in the smaller places like this, you know, where it's like 600 people, and you get really close to the audience, and you can jump in the audience or do whatever you feel like.
You rather do the small places than bigger concerts?
Well, we like do every kind of concerts. Sometimes it's very cool to play a big festival, but sometimes it's very nice to play in front of 300 people.
You can't believe that people are standing outside way too much hours before the concert's going to start.
Well, I think it's kind of strange because they have the tickets, you know, they get inside anyway.
Your career of the Finnish music scene was that it was really awful. You wanted to change it. How were you planning on doing that?
I think when we started 10 years ago, there wasn't much music going on in Finland, you know. Basically just some artists who were singing in Finnish, and there was not many bands who like got out of Finland. I think that there's been a lot of changes during the last 10 years. There's been many good bands. You might know like Him or Nightwish or Stratovarius and many great bands, Amorphis. I think people have more courage now to try to make it happen outside of Finland as well.
It really took long to get to Europe for you guys.
Yeah, it took quite a while. I think we have done 5 albums now, and we've been trying like very hard to make it happen, and now it's finally paying off big time. It's a great feeling because now we are able to travel around the world and play in the different cities and meet different cultures and people. It's very exciting life at the moment.
Do you know why you're now popular? Is it because of the song In the Shadows, or did you change the promotion?
Well, we have changed quite a lot from the beginning. When we started, we used to play like a mixture of funk, metal, punk, and rapping stuff. I was also rapping at that time, and but nowadays our music is more like straightforward rock. We call it dramatic rock because it has a lot of emotions, especially the new album. It's a bit deeper than the ones before.
And the new album is 12 letters. Wasn't it hard to write a letter to a song?
Yeah, the album title Dead Letters is I think it's a perfect title for this album because all the songs are very personal. And these things I wanted to say to some people, maybe I didn't have guts to say it before, but I'm very happy that I now finally could write about these things that hurt me so bad. And I see it more like a therapeutic thing now. When I go on the stage, I sing about these things, these feelings. It kind of helps me to deal with them.
And how do you feel about the songs? Because, well, he writes them. Do you have the same feeling in some kind of songs?
No, it's good to have like real issues in the songs because we play those songs every night, and also we have to feel that Lauri's lyrics are like we have to stand behind those words, so it's important to have some meaning.
You have that feeling that you know what he's talking about?
Yeah, and if I don't know, I will ask Lauri, and I know.
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite song, it depends, but of course In the Shadows is very good when we play the shows because everybody knows the song. But I think my favorite is Time to Burn because it's time to burn.
Well, now you're playing your own gigs, but first you played in the support acts for many big artists like Red Hot Chili Peppers, him. Which one did you like the most to work with or to be with?
Well, of course, Red Hot Chili Peppers support slot was just super because we always thought that they were like a great band, great musicians, great songs, but also very like a tight group. When you see them playing on the stage, these four guys kind of become a one person. It's an amazing feeling, you know. That's something we also try to do.
You use it as an inspiration?
Yeah, we get a lot of influences from them. Especially in the beginning, you know, when I told you that I was rapping and we had this funk stuff going on. Actually, it sounded a bit like Red Hot Chili Peppers in the beginning.
With the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you also got abroad of Finland. The people didn't know you, I assume, by then. How did they react on your performance?
It's a hard place to be in front of some other band's audience, you know, people. But it's also a good place to be because people don't have any expectations. So you kind of like starting from the scratch. It's a good way to get started.
In May, you're also playing in Holland again, a festival this time. How do you feel about that?
Pink Pop, it's called. Yes, it's going to be great, I think. I have no experience about the festivals here, but I think it will work out really fine.
Also great with a lot of other famous bands and artists.
Do you know any of the other bands?
I believe Muse is going to close it.
Great, I love them. It's my favorite band. Actually, I met the guys from Muse. I did an interview with them to one Finnish magazine.
How was that to do an interview while being yourself an artist?
Well, it was a great chance for me to, first of all, to meet them, and it was a nice experience to be on the other side of the microphone for once. And since I've loved them like from the beginning, I knew so much about the band, you know. It was so great to be talking with them. It was more like a conversation, you know. We forgot the recorder and, you know, just talked.
Aki, you came later into the band in 1999. Wasn't it strange to come into a band which probably was already close and everything?
Yeah, I joined the band in '99 and I used to be the merchandise guy for the band and I knew the guys and there wasn't problem. But of course it's a strange situation to get like all of that things going on but I think it's more than 4 years ago and I think I fit quite well. Or what, Lauri?
All right.
Okay.
You're great.
Thanks.
But do you, by then, when you joined them, you said you pretty much sucked about everything else but playing the drums. So it must be very lucky then that you were asked to join them.
Yeah, it was nice. You know, I played in couple of Finnish bands. It was only like a starting with them. So this band was like opportunity to like record the albums and everything. And I think my life started at that moment.
But don't you get fights or something or think about quitting because, well, so long together?
Well, we haven't thought about quitting. I think this is just the beginning for us now. It's finally starting to happen everywhere. But of course we have arguments and I think it's very good to have arguments. It's good to speak out, you know. It's good to have different opinions. We have 4 guys. Everybody's a different personality and that's what makes a band.
What can we expect for the near future?
In February we're gonna start recording the new album. slowly we go to studio to record one new song, and slowly start to think about the future and the next album. And at the same time we are traveling and playing gigs.
Also writing during the traveling?
Yes, actually I write on the tour almost everything, because some people, they have to like take a break and sit down with the guitar and relax, and then they get the ideas for the songs. But for me it's like the opposite. I get a lot of ideas when I'm on the tour, and there's lots of things happening all the time. It's active time.
Maybe more letters to write?
Yeah, I mean I meet different people every day, and there's so much going on. It's a good source of getting new ideas for the songs.